On Thursday, May 4th, we stepped foot into Cedar Point for the first time in 2023. It was for Media Day, for Wild Mouse that you see there in the background, and for the entire boardwalk area. It was so much fun. We loved it so much. And now, 176 days later, it is Friday, October 27th, and we are here for the very last time for the year. They only got 2 operating days left after this. And so this video is all about the final weekend. We're gonna reminisce about some things, kind of do a year in review for Cedar Point, maybe give a couple predictions of what we expect to happen next year.
A lot has happened this year and a lot is gonna happen next year.
Because I predict they might get a new roller coaster and they might call it Top Thrill 2.
Wow, that's a bold
prediction right there. But really, we're gonna give a couple predictions and just show what the last weekend of the year looks like. We're in for a busy day. The parking lot was full. So let's see what we can get into today. In commemoration of it being the final weekend, we are going to ride every single ride in the park today. Literally, not every single ride, but we're gonna ride all the major ones. We're gonna ride some things that we didn't get in this year. Like, I haven't ridden Rougarou at all this year because I absolutely hate it. It's my least favorite ride in the park.
Okay. I've ridden it a few times and we'll ride it this time.
Yeah, we're probably gonna ride.
We'll try and do it maybe every coaster.
Yeah, but it's pretty busy.
So Corkscrew and Gemini aren't open since it's Friday, but every coaster is open maybe.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens because it's going to be pretty busy today. So a ride like Rougarou may not be attainable, but we're going to get in as much as possible today, and you're going to come along with us. Gatekeeper, first ride of the day. It doesn't matter if it's early entry or we get here late. This seems to be our ride to go to first, doesn't it? He's not even looking. There he is. Look, we're first for Max Air. So that means that we get 1 and 2. Those are our favorite seats.
I like getting front row on Max Air.
Front row on Max Air. It's Friday during the day, so they have all the kids events going on, the trick-or-treat stations through Kitty Kingdom. But we just went ahead and did Troika, as I like to call it, T3. So we're gonna head over now, do some Boo Streak, do some Val Raven, because
no, we're doing Troika, we're doing Blue Streak, and we're doing Valkyrie.
Yes.
See the pattern there?
That's a pattern right there. But it is so busy, oh my God. Like, I don't even want to see some of the fast lane lines for the popular coasters like Maverick and Steel Vengeance and Millennium. That's gonna be an absolute nightmare. Blue Streak has a line. Everything has a line today, huh? This is not going to be a slow day, but we are waiting for our row 11 as we always do. But some people are coming in from the ADA line, so we got to wait. So we're stuck right here in this spot right here. One thing that we're going to do today is talk about some predictions for next season. We're about to get on Val Raven, and right now Val Raven has an actual fast lane line, which is pretty rare. Most of the time, if you come throughout the year, the line is very short for the fast lane. It's either a walk-on or maybe like a few people in front of you. But next year, we predict that that is going to change because Top Thrill 2 is going to be added onto the Fast Lane Plus, and this Val Raven is going to be taken off. So when this is taken off, it's going to be just on the regular fast lane, so more people will have it, so therefore more people will be able to come into the fast lane line. So be prepared for a much longer fast lane next season. Oh, there's a lot of it too. Oh God, there's some thrill somewhere in there, people. Let's see it. We gotta get out the hose.
This one's like
girls over here and this one.
Well, we came over here to do Cedar Downs, but it is unfortunately Cedar Down. This thing is never down. So
maybe it was remade by Intamin.
Yeah, it's now an Intamin horse racy. I don't know, they might just not have had the staffing, even though it only takes one person. Due to high winds.
High wind.
Oh yeah. So there's a lot of wind today. What's it say on that side?
Not open today.
Not open today, boo. Because we're trying to hang out in the front of the park because we're gonna go out to the car and eat our dinner that we brought. So we're gonna try to stick in the front of the park, ride a couple more things, then go out and eat, and then come back in and head to the back of the park. So I guess since we're trying to do as much as we possibly can today, I guess we're gonna ride that big green mean machine called Banshee. One of our favorite things to do while we're here is listen to other people talk. And I mean, I don't mean to laugh at people, but some of the things that people say is kind of funny. So we're up here by Raptor, about to get on, and some guy walked by with what I assume is his son. And he's like, this is the Raptor, but where's the Mantis? So Mantis, for you guys that don't know, hasn't been around since 2013 or 2015. They got changed into Rougarou. So it's the old stand-up coaster that was here. That is no longer here. Hasn't been here for 8 years. So he's gonna be looking for a while. One of the things I don't like about inverts is that they sometimes make me feel wonky. Any ride that's heavily based on inversions sometimes messes me up in the head. Hello. And like, I don't know, some like Montu didn't, Banshee at Kings Island usually doesn't, but right now this ride on Raptor that we just got, it reminds me of why we only do Raptor a couple times in a year.
Like inverts, and I don't like some. Like Raptor, I'm starting to really like. I really like Montu, Banshee, and then like stuff like Great Bear, just isn't that good.
Yeah, Great Bear and Alpengeist.
Alpengeist is my least favorite.
Oh, those are not as good.
Alpengeist is rough.
Got some clowns posing for some photos over here. There is quite a long line to sign up for trick-or-treating, or you don't really sign up, but I think you get like a card that needs stamped or something like that. Yeah, but there's a lot of people waiting to get their trick-or-treat on. One thing that was new for 2023 is Midnight Syndicate. Used to be at the Jack Aldrich Theater up in the front of the park, but this year they now do a show here at the main stage, the celebration stage. They do it around 7:30 on Fridays and Saturdays. So that's one thing that's new. Another thing, they got rid of some stuff. They got rid of some shows during the year. They cut their entertainment budget by quite a bit. So that meant that there were no Cedar Point nights. They got rid of Forbidden Frontier this year. And look, when you guys look and see some B-roll during the montage, you can see how he gets it. That's the B-roll expert right there. Right that kid right there. Blah! Oh my God, I can't believe I'm gonna ride Rougarou. Waited until the last trip of the year to actually ride this hunk of garbage.
No, it's not a hunk of garbage.
This hunk of garbage.
No, it's not. And I got a rewrite on it too earlier.
Oh God, that's terrible.
That's how good of a ride.
Who would want to rewrite on this thing? So since the season is coming to an end, Winter Chill Out has been on my mind. That's one loud coaster right there. So I've been thinking about Winter Chill Out. And I'm wondering, is Winter Chill Out, are they going to give those little keychains to Winter Chill Out people just like they did for Coaster Mania people? Because you don't think so? Because I'm wondering if that's why they're holding out on announcing what it's for, because they're going to announce after Winter Chill Out. So that's been crossing my mind. All right, that's what I felt about Rougarou.
No, you liked it more.
No, I didn't. Oh, Banana must have an ouchie. Looks like they're replacing a wheel on Banana. Hey, get out of my way. I'm trying to record you, people. Keep them moving, keep them moving. Nothing to see here. But they had a big wrench. Looks like they're putting all the tools away, so looks like they might have fixed it. Might be getting Banana back on. Banana just got transferred back onto the track, but it's been a delay. Every single thing we've been on today has been a delay. We had Val Raven because of the puke. We had Millennium Force adding Banana back onto the track.
Right.
Boost Streak, there was like they just weren't loading in a bunch of people. Like our train had a bunch of empty rows. The line attendant wasn't putting people through properly. Raptor, when we got on that, like we sat in the station for a little while, and they were. I don't know if it got stuck on the lift hill or what happened. I'm not sure. Something.
I think it did. I heard some people say that. We were looking the other way.
Yeah, we were looking the other way, and we were on the ride, and so, but it was like a good 5-minute delay for that. So we've had the worst luck today. Gatekeeper was like the only thing that we rode that like didn't have any sort of problems, or Rougarou, oddly enough. But that was a problem just because we were riding Rougarou. But everything's back on. We are loading up, and now Banana's back on, so we have a chance to get Banana. So that's a good thing. Banana. We just got off the train, coming to the back of the park.
The moon looks really cool over there.
Oh yeah, it's a full moon tonight. We saw that Steel Vengeance is only running 2 trains right now.
Transferring.
I don't
know if they're transferring on or I think they're transferring on.
Maybe.
But they were transferring, so.
But we're going to
Ride Maverick real quick.
ride Maverick. Well, first we got to ride Albano, one of our favorite rides in the park. It is pretty dark out here. We're about to get on Maverick, but a little bit of a prediction for next year. Now, like we said earlier, the budget for entertainment was cut pretty hardcore for this year. And we have to figure, I don't know, I mean, it's going to have to go up a little bit, right?
They cut out a ton of stuff this year.
Yeah, so
it has to go up. It has to.
So if they add, not sure what they'll add, not sure if they'll like go ahead and like re-add something like
Maybe
Cedar Point Nights or something.
Well, maybe that would be good because
Yeah,
they
'cause
got rid of that. And
That doesn't cost.
that doesn't cost that much.
Yeah, that shouldn't cost a lot.
Something like that would be fantastic.
They didn't have any shows back here in the theater back here all year, except for now for Halloween weekends. They have a show going on, but usually they have one just during the year.
The most important thing, karaoke needs to be back.
Karaoke, oh my God, karaoke was Thursday nights only, but it was right by the farmhouse, and it was just karaoke.
But it was scary.
But it was scary. They just had Halloween type songs. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're hoping that the entertainment budget gets back up for next year.
Down because
It can't go any further.
It's not possible to go lower.
Yeah, so let's hope that next year sees a little bit more in the entertainment area. Fast lane is not too bad, but the regular line, oh my God, did you see it out there? It was like outside of this indoor queue area. It was extremely long. And this isn't so bad, so I'm not too worried about this. This is a pleasant surprise, because I thought maybe it might be like outside. Like it might fill up all this and like wrap around outside. So glad that it didn't do that. The lights in the tunnel for Maverick.
We got a lights on Maverick ride.
Oh my God.
It's like when we got the lights on backlot ride.
But if you know Maverick, you go through a second launch through a tunnel, and at night it's usually just pitch dark, and that's one of the appealing things about it.
Yeah, but they have the lights on in the tunnel. So it's different.
Yeah, someone forgot to shut off the lights when they left the launch tunnel at one point.
When we were riding backlot at Kings Island during its tunnel, the lights were also on. So it's always interesting.
It's not interesting, it's not as good. It's interesting, but in a way that's not good. Long line for Bloodbath that will be opening them up shortly. But here we are, Steel Vengeance, hoping that it's not too bad of a line in here. Here we are at the end of the season for Cedar Point and most parks up north. And it's like, you gotta think, like, where did time go? Oh my God, all this summer and everything flew by so fast, and it just makes you think, like, hey, you know what? We gotta stop and enjoy time a little bit more. Enjoy the moment. Everyone's always looking forward to something in the future. Oh, we got something that's gonna be going on. We got something that we have to do sometime in the future. Stop worrying about the future so much.
They're worried about the present.
Take in the moment and enjoy, because time is going by way too fast, people. Look, we have a line right here for the show that's going on back here, and it is a huge line. The show that does go on, definitely you have to wait in line for quite some time and get in line early if you want to make sure you have a seat. But we're going through Tombstone territory. Just got off Steel Vengeance, and what is that, the most unre-rideable ride?
Yeah,
because of the whole.
You have to go through in line. It makes marathoning like impossible.
The line is just like it's so miserable.
Yeah, so you can't just do it over and over again.
That's such a miserable experience because of that line.
The
Look,
ride was great,
there's a
though.
line to the bathroom too.
The ride was
Steel Vengeance in there?
The ride was really good. It was trimless.
Trimless, yeah, trimless Steel Vengeance. There's only 3 coasters that we haven't been on that are actually open. Iron Dragon, Mine Ride, and Magnum. Mine Ride and Iron Dragon do not have fast lanes, so we would have to wait in the actual line. So we'll have to actually see what's up with that, because like especially Mine Ride, I'm not really a fan of that. So having to wait too long does not sound too appealing. But what does sound appealing is we're gonna be riding Skyhawk, because we are trying to ride as many of the big major rides as possible today. And we've been doing a pretty good job of it so far. Okay, Mine Ride, I don't know, what is it? It's probably, I don't know, that says a 30-minute wait, but I don't know. I don't want to ride that.
It's such a good ride.
It's such a garbage
Mine
ride.
Is one of the greatest coasters that I've ever ridden.
Oh, get out of here.
It's currently my number 2.
Okay, enough of you. And we're entering the new scare zone. It's not as good as over in Frontier Trail, because Frontier Trail is completely just secluded and tight and dark, and all the fog machines and everything, and just made for like a really cool experience. You couldn't see anything.
It wasn't a different theme. Like, it kind of goes well with being bright and stuff. So they made it so it fit being like bright and stuff, but it's still not as good as Banish on Frontier Trail.
Not nearly as good. We got Dancing Clown. Okay, now getting off Pipe Scream. I think this honestly might be the first day ever that we've done Pipe Scream, Max Air, and Skyhawk all on the same day.
Maybe.
Because like they're all kind of like, well, Skyhawk isn't spinning, but it's the pendulum. So it's like, I think we've always kind of done like, okay, you know what? We can do like one, maybe two of those in a day, but not all three. And today, because we told you guys we're gonna ride everything here today, except the things that we don't ride. Magnum Extra Large 200.
Look at that beautiful coaster right there.
Oh,
Magnum, if you don't like Magnum, then you are bad.
No, it's a terrible ride.
No, it's not. It's an amazing
But we
ride.
told you guys that we're gonna ride so much today, so we are going on Magnum, despite it being garbage.
Airtime machine, underrated. Very, very underrated.
It is completely crazy that the next time we enter this park, we are going to be riding Top Thrill 2. That's hopefully it'll be for some sort of pass holder day or media day, but whatever, if it has to be opening day. But there's going to be that huge spike on that end. It's already about 240 feet or whatever it was.
Really? Yeah.
It was over 200 feet. But yeah, we're gonna be here riding this the very next time that we're here. Isn't that crazy to say?
That is crazy.
Oh my God, because we're gonna be doing a complete year in review video all about Top Thrill Dragster for this year. Everything that was whenever the season started, what we thought was gonna happen, what ended up happening, recapping everything now. So it's going to be everything. So be on the lookout for that video. Easily the biggest change this year at Cedar Point is what you're looking at right now. The whole boardwalk area, and not just the fact that they moved Scrambler and Matterhorn over here and built Wild Mouse, just the fact that they turned this area into just, I mean, it's a madhouse. Like, look at this.
When Wicked Twister was here, there's nobody back here. Now it's like the busiest spot of the park.
Yeah, it was completely dead whenever Wicked Twister was back here. Unfortunately, because we were actually Wicked Twister fans. We rode it pretty much every time that we came. We weren't one of those fake people that liked it right as soon as it was about to be closed out. We liked it from the get-go. But we're gonna go check out Wild Mouse, see what the line is like. It's probably gonna be a long line, but I think it's fitting. I think it's fitting that we ride it though.
It's been longer for early entry some days.
We got a Zen cheese ride on Wild Mouse, and we got on thinking like, okay, we are gonna spin like crazy right now.
But we did it.
But we didn't spin. Like, that was like the least spinniest ride, which isn't so bad, because like I was kind of afraid that we're gonna be like spinning, because we've had some rides where we've spun a lot more than I would have cared to have. So in here in the Grand Pavilion, this was kind of the centerpiece of their entire new renovation to the boardwalk area. And to be honest, it hasn't done what they wanted it to do.
Which it always seems kind of like relatively busy in here, so I don't really know what they wanted.
I think they expected a lot more money out of the place,
I think
and it's failed.
People come just for this is what people. I guess they wanted people to come just for the Grand Pavilion.
It hasn't met any of the expectations as far as financially goes. So I don't know if that's maybe just because the park hasn't been as busy this year, but like, I mean, here. And one thing, look, that like this whole area, we haven't even come in here in a while, but they used to have a bunch of couches and stuff, and now it's kind of cleared out.
Yeah.
So it looked like a lot more walking area instead of sitting area. They still got a couple of sitting areas though. And the outdoor area, which, yeah, they still got all the tables in that.
The outdoor area is really nice.
Yeah, we'll go. We sat out, not at this one, but we sat out at another outdoor area on media day and just said, oh my God, this is going to be such a huge spot. for people to come and sit. And like, look, there's absolutely nobody out here. Like this guy. This guy's been here since media day.
But on the other side over there, look at the boat going by. It's all Lake Erie.
Yeah, you have the Lake Erie side, and then you have the park side. And it's really nice. We thought we were gonna be battling for spots out in these areas.
There's no battle.
There's no battle.
It's easier during the day, but it's still not like anything crazy.
Yeah, there's only a couple hours left in the day, so maybe everyone's already like on their way out, which we will be soon or whatever. But it's such a nice area. Hopefully, it starts to pick up in the coming up years. We were going to do some bumper cars, but they have the dumbest policy in the world where if they let one person in the regular line, that they do not let you in the fast lane. So like fast lane could literally be slower than the regular line.
They say it's for every, they do it for every ride. They don't.
No,
At all. It's only Dodge them.
Do you want to do Max Air again before we leave? Do one more thing.
It's every time, but only Dodge them. So
Yeah,
Dodge
like
has their own set of rules. Very interesting.
yeah, like it's the most annoying thing. So we just left bumper cars, and we're gonna come do Max Air. We started out our day. Didn't we start our day, or no? We started our day on Gatekeeper. This was the second. So, and then we're gonna end our day here. Off of Max Air. Looks like that's gonna be the last ride of the night. It's almost 11 o'clock. They close. That's right, he's tired, I'm tired. They close in about an hour anyway. And I do not like leaving right at closing time because
It's fun leaving.
oh my God, no, because
It's great.
the backups, because Cedar Point is on a peninsula, so there's only 2 roads in and out. So that means that they get backed up very, very easily. It's not like leaving a lot of other parks where you're like exiting onto like some main road or anything like that. But that is it. We're closing out the Cedar Point season. Cry. Very sad.
A crazy season it has been. A lot of it was Top Thrill 2 and all the rumors and all the speculation and announcement and all that.
It was a whole lot of
But
fun.
not just that, everything.
But that's not it for us. That's not it for us because we still come out with plenty of content.
Tons of content.
We still have Winterfest at Kings Island next month. We always try to take like a trip in the winter. Always try to hit like a warm weather park or something like that, either Florida or California. We always try to like keep active. Plus, we always try to keep all sorts of videos coming out. So don't let the fact that Cedar Point season and roller coaster season for a lot of us ending, don't let that stop you from going down.
Coming to an end.
Yes,
but
it's ending.
Studios is just beginning.
Oh my God, that's a profound statement. So don't let that stop you from going down and subscribing, because we can always use new subscribers. So go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and if you want to, go down into the description. There's a link to a channel membership page, and you can be like one of these fine people. And one of them we just ran into and just met for the first time. It was Droko. They do their own channel, so go check them out, and we'll leave a link to their channel down in the description, so you can go check out their stuff. They do roller coaster content as well. But that is it, closing out 2023 season here at Cedar Point. It's been fun, and we can't wait to see what the future holds.
2024, Top Thrill 2, and another crazy season.
Can't wait. So that is it for this video. See you guys next time right here on Beach Cliff Studios.